Hey guys, DBR24 Venom here. So now I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about what Sony might be doing this E3 2016. So as we all
All right,
know,
this should do the trick.
Uncharted 4 was recently released in just last week actually. It's been now a week with Uncharted 4. And of course it's gotten a lot of great reviews so
There's the prison
far.
cell.
Lots of 10 out of
How do I
10s,
get
a
up
lot
there?
of some 9s, I mean, but that doesn't really affect what the actual effect of the
Here we
game
go.
was for people. So that's good. And for E3, I would think that Sony might be launching something big. We know that they've teased Crash Bandicoot in this game. They've teased Crash in a couple of scenes, and also we also know that The Last Guardian is coming out. We have Horizon, which we thought was delayed, but it's actually coming out this year, so that's pretty good. And there's some other games that are anticipated by people. We're waiting for God of War. Maybe a God of War 4 might be coming out too on E3. Um,
Looks like I can
what
slide down
my
there.
predictions are
Go
is
to that
that
post, probably.
they they could announce The Last of Us 2, but I kind of doubt it because Uncharted 4 was released recently. So maybe the Sony might be wanting to talk instead about the single player DLC that might be coming out for this game. So yeah, guys, yeah, if you guys didn't know, there actually is gonna be single player DLC coming out for Uncharted 4. And that means that the story might have not ended yet. We still don't know like where they might be going with that. They could either continue like after Cassie, after the epilogue where the story ended here,
Wait
or
till Sam hears about
maybe they
this.
might go back in time again and then give us a prequel of some kind. Um, that's my prediction. I actually think Uncharted 4 might be shown instead of
Onward
The
and
Last of
upward.
Us 2. So I think that Sony might also show all their new hardware that they've been like teasing, or not really teasing, but the rumors and leaks and all that. So PlayStation 4 Neo, we might be hearing about that on E3. Uh, Actually, I doubt they'll talk about the PlayStation 4 Neo on E3. Maybe they might talk about it on Gamescom, but I think that for sure they're gonna be talking a lot about PlayStation VR since it's coming out this fall already. So, are you guys excited for
No,
PlayStation VR?
gotta find the
Uh,
guy's cell.
Personally, um, I gotta see a little bit of what goes on. I mean, VR is barely starting out, so we know Oculus is out, HTC Vive is
George had a
out.
nice view before he was executed.
Um, VR is pretty new, so we still gotta see if it's gimmicky. I'm pretty sure it will do well later on in the future, but for now, I might be skipping PlayStation VR. We'll see what happens, but maybe. Okay, so in this E3 we'll see Gran Turismo for sure. So it's called Gran Turismo Sport as it was confirmed. Maybe we'll see uh Quantic Dreams game. What other games could we see? Let's see. I would think that they could show something like maybe. Can we hear something about Hideo Kojima? I don't know. Um, I doubt like he's barely started on this new project to appeal to
Hard
actual
to
like
believe that dozens of pirates holed up in here.
Uncharted fans, right? That's what he was
They gotta
talking
be
about.
hanged.
And
Okay,
also
where to?
anything he said it was gonna be kind of
Very hard to
dark with
believe
an
this place is
adventure
still
and stuff,
standing.
so it sounds pretty interesting in
They
my
sure knew
opinion.
how to build a sturdy prison.
But we'll have to see what happens there.
Wonder how many pirates died here.
Sony's having a lot of games coming out this year. The Last Guardian, Horizon, all those big games. So I really doubt they'll show that many new games.
Yeesh. I thought the
Maybe
modern
like a
players
God
did
of
it.
War, Crash Bandicoot, if they're able to like have some sort of a exclusive partnership with Activision because they have the rights to Crash Bandicoot now. But if it all goes well, I mean, I still expect to see something huge from Sony. They always surprise us every year. So last year they called it the best conference reveal of all time for Sony. So they showed Final Fantasy VII, The Last Guardian, which was a lost cause pretty much. And they've impressed everybody so far, so I really expect something big from Sony. From Microsoft too, actually. I mean, I'm a Sony guy. I've been playing PlayStation since the first one, since PS1. A lot of classic games and all that. That's what really has caught my attention.
Not gonna lie. This is pretty
And
awesome.
I can't wait to see what Sony has in store for us. We have to look at all the gaming news and stuff. So like, speaking a little bit about like first-person shooters, we've seen already a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's trailer and Battlefield
Sam's
1's, and
missing out.
we've seen how people are talking a lot about how bad the Infinite Warfare trailer
Here we
was
go.
to them, and
Just
how Battlefield like turned to pieces.
Sell.
And it's all reflected in the
Sweet.
likes and dislikes on those two games, so you guys should check it out.
Okay. Where to begin?
Personally, Call of Duty has. I started with Call of Duty with
All
like
these
the World War
squiggles and
II games,
scratches
Call of
must
Duty
mean
1,
something.
2, 3, with Finest Hour, Big Red 1, and all those games. But and then a Battlefield 1942 as well. I was a huge World War II guy, but unfortunately, Call of Duty's really changed for me. Like ever since the futuristic stuff has been coming out, it really
Sun, moon. Alchemy
tore
symbols
the
for gold
franchise
and
apart, in
silver.
my opinion. So I'm going.
Wait a sec. I saw
I've been
something like
playing
this on a
Battlefield
letter.
ever since, and I really cannot wait for Battlefield 1. I mean, it looks amazing. They finally went back to a world war, which is pretty neat. It's gonna be kind of different now. So we've never had a World War One game, so I can't wait to see what happens there. If they're able to pull it off, I mean, which they are. Have you seen the trailer? It looks pretty impressive. But of course, I'm the type of gamer that doesn't say, "Oh, Battlefield 1 will be better than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare," or vice versa, because we don't actually know anything about the games yet, you know? Uh, I'm I'm not a biased gamer, so I know that we have to play the games before we actually start saying how bad or good they are. But in terms of just like the likes and dislikes in the Infinite Warfare trailer, it shows to people how it shows everybody how like people actually wanted to go back in time. They didn't want a futuristic game. So for that, I mean, yeah, that was a negative
Huh.
for
Well, that's
Activision
part of the symbol.
and Infinity Ward. So
Ah, there's the other half.
we'll see what they show us now. I'm pretty sure people were excited for the Modern Warfare remastered, but of course,
That's more like it.
it's
Okay,
really
and the
bad
zodiac
when
symbol.
a company wants to bundle
Sagittarius.
a game in order to get more sales on it, on their new game, which in fact I think they knew that if they didn't bundle the Modern Warfare game with the Infinity Ward, I mean the Infinite Warfare game, that they wouldn't get that many sales. So we'll see what they do. I
That's
mean, we
not
know
it.
that
10 and 2. X and II.
we know that DICE has been doing pretty well so far, I would say. I mean, in Battlefield 4 they were kind of
Would you look at that?
um a little bit, it wasn't that optimized as you would see with the net code and some problems with the online portion of it.
Digna.
But it was
Factus.
honestly only like developed for like 2 years now, so it'll be 3 years now for since the development of Battlefield 1, I would say, and
This is it.
hopefully they do a good job on it.
Time to head back.
But in terms of E3, guys, what do you guys expect from Sony or Microsoft or any of your favorite company that's going to be at the Electronic Entertainment Expo. I would like to know what you guys think. And if you guys want to see some more gameplay or more gaming news, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, comment, um, or dislike the video if you don't like it.
Come on.
It's all up to you guys.
Gotta watch that first step.
So it's all people are the ones that make decisions in terms of like what we want as a community. So if you don't like a certain anything that has to do about gaming, videos, anything, always voice your opinions, guys. That's something that's very
Down we go.
important in this community. So if we want to make it strong,
Huh.
we all gotta voice our opinions, and then for sure there has to be something positive in our future. So alrighty, guys. So DBR24 Venom out. I'll be uploading another video closer to E3 since it's pretty much a month away now. So can't wait for that, guys. Oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, it's gonna be on June 13th. I think it's gonna be like around 3 a.m. UK time, and the usual probably like 2. Is it 2 p.m. Eastern time or something like that? Yeah, so it's gonna be around midday, I think, June 13th. So go ahead and keep that in your calendar, guys, and get ready because gaming is coming. Some big news are coming, guys. So DBR24 Venom out for the third time. Peace.